Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Big Treelander, and welcome back to another video. Just wanted to give a quick thank you guys. Channel's been doing pretty well so far. We've gotten good views. We're almost at 100 subscribers. Just humbly from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank you. Obviously this isn't huge success, but I'm happy that at least somebody wants to look at my Sequoia. So as you can see behind me, we've got two big upgrades on the Sequoia today. I've got my roof rack. That's from PAKRAX. That's the same company that made the dashboard molly panel for the phone mount that I made a video on last time. And I've got my rooftop tent. This is the cheapest tent that I was able to find on Amazon. Now, I wasn't looking deliberately for the cheapest tent. I was looking for a clamshell rooftop tent. I was looking at other ones like the Nature Nest and the Top Oak and this other brand that I can't remember. They're all, you know, made in the same factory in China. But I ended up finding this one, and it had good reviews. There weren't a lot of videos on it. This tent has been cool so far. I have not been able to go sleep in it yet. Today's Saturday. I just had this mounted Wednesday. I did mount it myself. But I have, you know, had the pleasure to climb up in there, look around a bit, explore some of its features. It's already rained since I've had it on. So today I'm going to run down the roof rack, and I'm going to run down the rooftop tent, and I'm going to show you why I'm very, very happy with my two choices so far. All right, so first off, we're going to run through the roof rack. So this is, as I mentioned, made by a company, PAKRAX, same one that made the dashboard molly panel. And I had heard about this rack when I was looking at other options like Sherpa, Prinsu, Go Speed. I had heard about this one, and it did strike me as interesting because it is made of steel, not stainless steel, just regular mild steel, laser cut by a company, PAKRAX, out in Arizona. Owner saw my video on the dashboard panel and was pleased with it, so he offered me a discount on this one because I had mentioned that I was looking for a roof rack, and I said sure, absolutely. So I, you know, paid him the money. I paid my own money for this rack. This was not sent to me by free or for free. But with that being said, I still gotta say I am very happy with how this has turned out. It is completely steel except for the front wind deflector. That is aluminum. So I was worried about a couple things like weight and rust. Now the weight, it is pretty heavy. It's 109 pounds, I believe. It's shipped in 2 boxes. I'm on the other side of the country. The shipping on this was still quick, and it's in 2 boxes. There were 2 cardboard boxes. Everything was intact, nothing was damaged, but they were 109 pounds combined. So, you know, if you're worried about strapping a whole lot of weight to your roof, I guess you go look at one of the aluminum ones. But I've been very happy with the steel so far. Honestly, I noticed before I had the tent mounted on there, I did run it naked for a little bit, and that afterwards I had installed my awning on it. I put the awning back up, got rid of the old shitty crossbars. The wind noise on this thing, non-existent. That was my biggest concern with the crossbars, was they were very noisy. They had a lot of wind noise, and it was almost embarrassing when I was on a car trip with people, like this annoying whistling buzzing sound. This doesn't have that. The wind deflector in the front comes with this little rubber edge trim gasket on it that goes around the edge, or goes around the lip and seals it. Now I know it does lift a little bit right there on the corners, but honestly it had no wind noise on it, even with the awning. The only thing on the roof now that has made any sort of noise is a tent, and that's still quiet. But very, very pleasantly surprised with that so far. The one benefit that I do like about the steel is I have a feeling that you'll crush the roof of this thing before you overload the max capacity on that roof rack. They don't list the maximum weight of the roof rack, I don't think, but literally there's nothing you can put up here that's too heavy for it. It will support everything. It is stout, S-T-O-U-T, stout. It's a great company that owns it. I've had nothing but pleasant experiences with this whole company, from the shipping of the dashboard panel to talking with the owner Greg about getting this out to me, from installing this. Everything about it has been amazing. It is 100% made in America. You know, the back piece, the front piece, it all ships broken down. It's easy to install. There are no instructions, but I will show you. It's very simple. You can figure out where all the pieces go together, obviously, except for the mounting hardware. It has a spacer on the bottom, and it has this L-shaped bracket that goes on top. Literally, you just install those like so with the provided hardware, and then you can figure everything else out yourself. It just goes together like a nice Lego set. Very happy with it. Now, I wanted to record a video of installing it, but I realized when I installed it that the brackets that he had given me and the spacers, they were just the slits that he had cut in them were just a little too small for the two holes in the roof, in the front and the back. There's also a bracket on the side, but that only gets one bolt. I had no problems with that one, but the front and the back I did. And I don't have any of the old brackets anymore, but I will say what sealed the deal for me with my support for this company was I was able to get the guy on FaceTime, the owner Greg, and show him the problem. And he made these new brackets where the two slots on the outside are wider, so now they match up perfectly with the holes in the roof. And that is beyond good customer service. So love that guy, love the roof rack. We got a very angry squirrel over there, but now we'll go over the rooftop tent. I've wanted one of these since I got into this whole hobby, and the one thing I noticed was they were extremely expensive. Now, I might be wrong by the time I upload this video, but I am pretty sure this is the cheapest clamshell tent on Amazon. You know, I wasn't going for that, but I was looking at the other ones, and this one just stuck out to me because it was $899 with free shipping. So $899 plus tax. It was $953 shipped to my door, and that's pretty good for an aluminum clamshell tent. Now, quick walk around, you see the struts are on the outside. It has the T-slots in there so you can mount whatever. Also, so you can move the ladder mounts there all the way around. It's got two different places you can mount a ladder in the back. I can't because of the tailgate and everything, so it's not even worth it. There are two more places to mount a ladder on this side, and everything comes pre-installed. It came in that big wooden box, and it came with everything already put on it, and everything was inside, like the poles for the rainfly. Everything was inside of it. So scared me at first because I thought everything was going to be outside of the tent, and I thought they had forgotten to ship me some of the parts, but everything was inside. The only thing that wasn't was the ladder. Ladder came in its own box. I don't know if you can close the top or close the tent with the ladder inside. I have not tested that. I'm sure we'll test that in this video. But my main concern with these clamshell tents was my height. I am tall. I'm about 6'3", 6'4" with shoes on, and a lot of people that had these tents said that they were 5'7" to 5'11", and they were a little snug. And most of the time it's just me, but on occasion my girlfriend does come with me. Now, she's not a very huge person by any means, but I'm definitely tall and I'm pretty broad, so I was worried about the two of us fitting in there. On the day that I got it, we were both able to climb in there, and you know, we might have to get comfortable, we might have to start snuggling. I'm sure she won't mind. I don't mind. It's no king bed. I have a king bed in my room, so I'm used to sleeping, you know, being able to spread out a little bit. Can't do that in this one, but we can most certainly fit. And now we'll take measurements of the inside, but when I sleep in there, my feet, if I want to lay out totally straight, my feet hit the front in the corner, but my head does not touch the back. So if I were an inch taller, that would be like the max I would put in here. You will have to curl up like a ball to fit in there comfortably. So I'll go ahead, we'll go in there, we'll take some measurements, and I'll show you the inside. All right, so let's crawl up in here and I'll show you the dimensions of it. Now, this ladder has a maximum weight capacity of 150 kilos. I'll put the conversion to pounds on screen. I think that's 360, 380. I don't know. I'll put that on the screen. We use freedom units around here. All right, so I'll pull these out. This is what it looks like on the inside. No, it does not come with a tape measure. I pulled that in here to show you the dimensions of it. So you get this little, you get that little pouch here, pouch there, a couple pouches, a screen mesh pouch. It smelled a little weird in here, so I put a little tree in there. Made it smell very nice. It does come with the light strip. It's that white bar there. I don't have my portable charger. It decided to, you know, explode on me. So, can't show you that. You get a shoe bag. Cool part about the shoe bag, comes with a mesh bottom, so your shoes can drip dry. So, we'll get these panels out of here for an accurate measurement. All right, so width-wise, from corner to corner, to the edge of the mattress, it is exactly 49 inches. And the sleeping platform is 80.5 inches about. So that adds up. I am 75.5 inches tall, and you know, when you lay out and you point your feet forwards, that adds a couple inches. And I do have just a little bit of headroom, just literally about an inch. So there you go. It is 49 by 80.5, we'll just say 80 inches. And I do want to note that the exterior panels on this, not the Rainfly obviously, but the exterior panels on this are this kind of square braided canvas material, and it is double stitched. So there's like 2 layers, and the outside is a nice canvas, and on the inside has another layer with this waterproof, slightly shiny protective coating on that. And I may have mentioned this, but I have not been able to sleep in it, especially not in the rain. But I did have it mounted on top of the vehicle on the day that it did rain, and I had no leakage. Obviously it didn't leak anywhere, so I would imagine that it is just as waterproof as they advertise, or water resistant. The zippers are nice. They seem to be nice quality. They don't bind up on everything. And I've slept in a lot of tents. You know, I've been camping for over 20 years. And the quality seems to match that of just a normal regular ground tent. We do have a Gazelle tent, and the exterior panels of this feel almost identical to a Gazelle tent. And Gazelle they're nice tents. So it's made with decent materials. I have a theory, and you know, this is not exactly a new theory of mine, but they're all made in the same company, in the same factory, and different companies put their labels on them. So if you can cut out the middleman and basically just buy directly from the manufacturer in China, with like some off-brand name, you get the same tent for less money. And that's what we're about here at Big Tree Lander. We like to save money, but we don't like to go the wrong way. Smart financial decisions. Very happy with this tent. You'll obviously get to see me use it in upcoming videos. The next trip I have planned, I believe, is the Rooftop Tent Rally, the Blue Ridge Overland Rooftop Tent Rally in October of 2024. If you want to go to that, maybe see me, definitely buy some tickets. I believe they're still on sale. A lot of good people there. You'll make some friends. Very nice crowd, a lot of cool vendors. And now I get to be part of the club. Having a rooftop tent feels pretty good. I'll take a time lapse of me tearing it down, and I'll take a full time lapse of me setting it up. It's super quick. And to set it up only took me a minute. Not too bad. So I'm not yet very adept at putting it away. I've only done this a few times, and that still took me from start to finish 3 minutes. Not too bad. So I want to point out that when this tent is in its closed position, you are able to place locks on both of the hinges, and it packs up pretty tight. pretty streamlined. I have noticed a miles per gallon drop. Fuel mileage has definitely gone down. Not a ton, but enough that I could notice it. But, you know, with this thing, it's not like I was getting great miles per gallon before. And it packs up to be about, just guesstimating, it's about 7.5 inches when it's fully packed down. Not too bad. Definitely a little bit more streamlined than some of the soft shell ones, but I know there are hard shells that pack down tighter than this. So I hate to butt in here like this, but I was just doing the editing and I realized that the outro never recorded properly. So now it's raining really hard. So I'm just here to say this was just a quick walk around of the new roof rack and the new rooftop tent. I hope you enjoyed. You will see more of this, especially during videos that I take on actual trips. We're planning some good trips soon, so hopefully you'll see more of that soon. We'll see. I know for sure I'm going to the rooftop tent rally in October 17th to 24th from Blue Ridge Overland. You'll definitely see a big video on that. That'll be a fun time. It always has been. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.